The NNSCRA Offline and Online Racing at its best presents Speed World. Stop number 8 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to Martinsville Speedway in Martinsville, Virginia, as we're set today for the running of the STP 500 as we are set for 75 laps of action on the shortest and the slowest of the tracks on the circuit. As we have 38 cars lined up in today's event. Here's the starting lineup. On the pole at 94 miles an hour is Joshua Osborne, car number 8, the Ray Best's Ford. He is flanked alongside Nathan Orman, number 18, the Interstate Battery Chevrolet. Row 2 has Mitchell Hodak in number 41, the Meineke Muffler Chevrolet, and number 1, Trent Dunham in a Skull Classic Ford. Row number 3 has car number 2, Dylan Young in the Miller Genuine Draft Ford, and number 15, Colin Cropley, two-time winner so far this season in the Quality Care Ford, number 15. Next row down is another pair of Fords. It is Ali Liara in 16, the Family Channel Ford, and number 12, Destin Boland in his Ford. Next row down has number 40, Michael Turner in the Kendall Motor Oil Pontiac, and the Quaker State Ford, car number 26. It is Daniel Voiles driving that car. Daniel has one of our 3 in-car cameras in today's event. Next, we're down as number 27, Joshua Sekuli in the McDonald's Ford, and number 75, that is the Factory Source of America Ford. It is Zach Winkle driving that car. Next, we're down has Zachary Fitzwater, number 30, the Pennzoil Pontiac, winner of the last race on the tour at North Wilkesboro, and number 21, the Daytona 500 champion Quentin Moore in the Citgo Ford, and Quentin has our second in-car camera. Going to the next row down is number 17. It is Reggie Fogelman in the Western Auto Chevrolet, car 17, and number 42, Bryce Egan in the Meliella Pontiac, car number 42. Next row down has our third in-car camera, the number 3 GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. It is Cole Deaver, who won the season at Atlanta. He'll be alongside number 11, Jessica Shelton in the Budweiser Ford. Next row down has number 7. It is Paul Minnick in the XI Batteries Ford, and number 10, Tide Ford, Kat Batson driving that car. Next row down has Kat's husband, Keith Batson, number 28, Texaco Haviland Ford, and number 31, Alex Hawkins in the Hardee's Fried Chicken Chevrolet. Next row down has number 23, Eric Sadler, the Smokin' Joe's Ford, and Kyle Matthews, who won the season at Rockingham in the Kodiak Chevrolet, car 25. Next row down is Caleb Fogler in number 24, the DuPont Chevrolet, and number 6, Seth Cole in the Valvoline Ford. And its next row down after that is number 33, Alex Miller in the Skull Bandit Chevrolet. And beside him will be number 5, Phil Parker in the Kellogg's Cornflakes Chevrolet. Next row down has number 43. It is Nathan Hudson, the STP Pontiac, and 81, JT Bryant in the TIC Financial Services, Financial Systems, such as a Ford. Next row down has Carson Gumman, number 19, the Hooters Ford. And beside him would be number 90, Wyatt Quayle in the Heilig Myers Ford. And after that is number 98. It is Emmanuel Hartnett in the Fingerhut Ford, and number 4 car of Eric Monaco, the Kodak Film Chevrolet. Next row down has number 9, Ryan Brommer, the Orkin Pest Control Ford, and number 22, Dylan Poteet in the Maxwell House Pontiac. And starting shotgun on the field is number 71, Matt McIntyre in the Olive Garden Chevrolet, and number 77, the U.S. Air of Jasper Engines Ford of Laura Chung sitting alongside. So the field is lined up for getting ready for the start of the race here. And here comes the command to fire them up here today at Martinsville.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
Command's been given to the engines as we're set for racing here today. As the pace growing field down for the start, we'll be back for the green flag of the race. The green flag right after this. Pace car on the pit road as the green flag is about to fly here, and the STP 500 is underway here at Martinsville. Off the fourth turn they come here. Joshua Osborne leads the first lap of the race here. So the yellow flag's going to fly for the first time here today. And it's just about like how it was at North Wilkesboro when the yellow flag flew on the first lap. It is Phil Parker, apparently number 5, who has spun in the Kellogg's Cornflakes Chevrolet. Large chunk might have been involved. I'm not sure if Caleb Fogler was involved as well too in the 24. We'll see if he's. It looks to me like he's clean. Take a look back as to what happened to Phil Parker to cause the yellow flag to fly on the first lap, and apparently, yeah, and it happened right on the green flag of the race right there. Somebody apparently spun their tires on the start. Parker got into Seth Cole, looks like. Seth was on the back of Kyle Matthews. Parker turned Seth Cole right into Caleb Fogler. And JT Bryant piled in as well, too, in the 81 car. So it doesn't look like there's much serious damage to any of the cars. Caleb Fogler's car wiggling a little bit. I'm not sure what the heck that is. They're twitching. And the 90 car of Wyatt Quayle got hit and knocked him back to the forward, knocked him back the forward way, I guess you might say. But so there is Fogler right now. He's running 35th at the moment right there as the rest of the cars are there. Joshua Osborne apparently trying, him and Nathan Orman were both on the grass. Everybody trying to get themselves situated here, looks like. So as all that's going on here, we'll be back for the restart race right after this. So pace car on the racetrack right now, getting ready to dive on the pit road. 75 car is the only car a lap down. That is Zach Winkle. He's running last position right now, as he's trying to get himself back on the lead lap. I don't know what's going on with him, but anyway, yeah, there is Zach right down to 75 car. He hopes to get a jump on Joshua Osborne as the green flag flies back underway on lap number 8 here at Martinsville Speedway. And Nathan Orman, he doesn't go to the inside lane, but Dylan Young does in the number 2 car here. Look at Dylan Young go. Zachary Fitzwater, or I should say Zach Winkle, trying to get by Osborne and try to get himself back in the lead lap and try to hopefully for him catch a caution flag. Winkle dives inside. He is not going to give up in a 75 car, but Dylan Young trying to use that 75 car as a pick. He moves behind Osborne. And now Nathan Ormond dives to the low side, and he gets back past Dylan Young. That second place on your screen right there, Colin Cropley looking to evade if something happens between the 18 and the 22 cars. And I heard somebody scrape the wall right there, and Kat Batson's on pit road in the 10 car. Evidently an unscheduled pit stop, and she is apparently serving a stop and go, looks like, on the number 10 machine. I hope this is not a glitch that some of the short tracks have been having in NR 2003, as you see some of the field going by. Anyway, Joshua Osborne has finally gotten back past the 75 car to put him a lap down. Orman's running in second position. Third is now Colin Cropley. Dylan Young driving back as Michael Turner goes by in the 40 car. And Dylan gives him the bumper in the turn number 3. Let's see what happens. Come off turn 4. And Turner holds him off, so that's for 5th position. Michael Turner, actually Turner's now 4th. Turner having a superb run today, and 4th, in fact, was his best finish in the season. That came in the Daytona 500. Dylan Young running in 5th position. 6th is Destin Bowen. 7th is Trent Dunham. Bryce Egan running in 8th. 9th is Joshua Sekuli. And 10th right now is Quentin Moore in car 21. Riding with Quentin Moore as Daniel Voiles pulls up on the back bumper of the Sitco Ford. You got a whole camera full of green right there. Now you're inside the number 21 Sitco Ford as we take a ride with Quentin Moore. Saw the RPMs right there, the tachometer. I know we do this every time we go to Martinsville, but it is worth mentioning that the engines get a bit of a workout right there. You see the RPMs up to about probably 8,800 RPMs going into turn number 3, and down about 4,400 in the middle of the corners. Actually down about 4,300 RPMs, looks like, in the middle of 1 and 2 right there. And up to about, as I said, about 8,800 RPMs going into turns 1 and 3. Lap speeds here in Martinsville, in the case of Quentin Moore, the last time by, 891.815 miles an hour. Quentin running in 10th position. Daniel Voiles running in 11th position right now in the 26 car. There he is. And he's got the roof cam on the Quicker State Ford. Nathan Hudson currently holding the fastest lap of the race so far at 92.96 miles an hour. Take a look at the speedometer right there, 65, 64 miles an hour in the middle of 3 and 4. And he'll wind it up to about 117, 118 miles an hour to turn number 1. And down about 65 in the middle of 1 and 2. And again up to 118 miles an hour as he heads off into turn 3. And there's the view from... I stuck a camera on Dylan on this car, apparently. There's the view from Cole Deaver's perspective, the number 3 Goodwrench Chevrolet, and he's actually right behind the 26 car of Daniel Voiles. Cole right now running in 12th position. He won the season at Atlanta. There's a good look at Deaver right there, driving the Dale Earnhardt colors in this race. Pretty much got a lifetime contract with the GM Goodwrench number 3 team. But Deaver right now running in 12th position. Jessica Shelton running in 13. She's won here many times before at Martinsville herself. Jessica currently right now sitting, I think, in the top 5 in the points coming in. She was the points here at one point until a couple of subpar finishes have kind of knocked her out of the lead. But she is currently sitting, I think currently sitting right now 4th in the points coming into this event. But Jessica usually runs pretty well here at Martinsville Speedway. Paul Minnick runs in 14th position. 15th is Reggie Fogelman. 16th is Zachary Fitzwater. Matt McIntyre, currently not on the lead lap right now. He's 36th position right now in the Olive Garden Chevrolet. Matt having a very rugged season so far. Yeah, he has a top 10 finish this season so far. That I think came at Darlington. It's either Darlington, no, it was Bristol, I think, where he came in top 10. But anyway, Keith Batson running right now 17th in the field here. 18th is Alex Hawkins. 19th, Alex Miller. And Eric Seller runs 20th position. 21st is Nathan Hudson. Kyle Matthews 22nd. 23rd is Emmanuel Hartnett. JT Bryant is 24th position. 25th is Carson Gum. And it's Wyatt Quayle, 26th position. 27th battle for 27th between Ryan Brommer in 9 and Seth Cohen in number 6, and Eric Monaco in number 4. Eric Monaco driving for Morgan McClure Racing, the number 4 Kodak Film Machine. That was 28th. He just took away from Ryan Brommer. Caleb Fogler runs 30th right now. Mitchell Hodak, who started this race in 3rd position, has dropped to 31st in the field there. So evidently, Hodak had some problems or just simply just gotten caught out in the outside lane. That's easily done at Martinsville, as it was also on the other two short tracks we've been to, being Bristol and North Wilkesboro. You think getting caught on the outside at those two tracks is bad? Well, wait until we go from the shortest and the slowest at Martinsville to wait till the next race in the tour. Wait till the next race in the tour when we go from the shortest and the slowest at Martinsville to the longest and the fastest at Talladega Super Speedway for the always exciting Winston 500, where you'll hear the term "hung out to dry" pretty much on restrictor plate racing. Dylan Pote runs 37th right now. He is a lap down as well too. Phil Parker's 32nd, 38th right now is Kat Batson. She was on pit road. Laura Chung 33rd, Ellie Lillard 34th, and there is Joshua Osborne, the leader, after 32 laps in this race. Osborne's best finish this season, a second, that coming in the Daytona 500. Joshua, a native out of the state of Kentucky, one of the two Kentucky drivers in the field, the other one being Dylan Pote, who currently sits right now running in 37th position. He's one of the 4 cars a lap down. 34 cars remain on the lead lap. And 75 car is not the car in second position. He's one of the cars a lap down. He's in 35th. But Winkle doing a good job staying right there with Osborne, though. Trying to once again get himself back on the lead lap, and hopefully for him catch a caution right away to put himself back on the lead lap. Nathan Ormond, who has been hot and cold this season so far, but Ormond right now sitting second place in the field and in the Interstate Batteries Chevrolet, hoping to stay with us right again next season. As we go into turn number 3 right now, Ormond running good right now, second position here there. And you talk about a person who's been on a bit of a streak here so far. This man here coming into this race with the finishing top 5 in the last 3 races. We're talking about Colin Cropley, and 2 of those top 5s were wins. He won at Darlington, and he backed it up with another win at Bristol, and then finished in the 5th position at North Wilkesboro. So Colin's been on a bit of a streak right now, barring if anything happens in the last half of this event here, this will be his 4th straight top 5 in the season there. So Cropley did not start out pretty good though, but he was wanting out of this ride too there after about the first 4 races of the season. But Collins now, I'm sure, is having second thoughts right now. He's thinking, hey, I like this ride after all. So the Budmore Ford getting a pretty good ride the last few races right now. He's running 3rd at this moment. And you talk about your surprises. How about Michael Turner, the number 40 car, started this race season off, as we mentioned, with a 4th in the Daytona 500, but he has since been a bit of hot and cold as well too himself. The Kendall car right now having a pretty good solid run right now, running in 4th position. That is the second Sabco car for Felix Sabates, and that car will be back. That car will be back next season, but who's the driver going to be? I'm not so sure, actually. Dylan Young, and you talk about a guy who had heartbreak at North Wilkesboro. He started from the pole of this race and had something go wrong immediately on the start. Excuse me. Had something go wrong immediately on the start, and just didn't get a chance to race for the win in that race there. But right now, Dylan's currently sitting right now 5th position in the Miller Genuine Draft Ford, and he's back up and running right now. Trent Dunham, and he's another one that's been kind of off this season as well too. At the start of the season, Trent with that number 1 car, of course, had that number, of course, because of his favorite driver Jamie McMurray. Even though Ross Chastain has had the number 1 car the last several years. We should mention too, this also is Yes the Track, where Ross Chastain did the famous video game move wall ride to pick up God knows how many positions in 2022. But anyway, the number 1 car, I don't think you'll see that happen at Martinsville today, but we'll see what happens here with Dunham as he currently sits right now 6th position. I don't think he's going to need a video game move to finish where he's at right now, but Dunham currently running good right now. He's in 6th position right now in the Skull Bandit machine. Skull Classic machine, I should say. The man out of Texas. Or A.K. Trent the Hedgie, as he is long known as in the NR community. Destin Bolin, their unsponsored machine, the number 12 machine, running right now in 7th position. And I tell you what, the sponsors need to get on board this car because he has been running very, very solid the last several races. Now he's not had the results to show it, but that car has been very, very fast last several seasons, especially on the short tracks at Bristol and North Wilkesboro. And was actually in as Bolin. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised too if that car is contending for wins somewhere along the line. It's at 7th position right now. Bryce Egan, another guy who's been solid the last few races. The Mellow Yellow Pontiac, usually be saying Kyle Matthews be the one driving this car, as we've mentioned several times, but it's Bryce Egan driving this machine. Matthews going with his favorite 1994 scheme this season, with the Ken Schrader colors. But Bryce Egan driving the Kyle Petty colors this season right now. The Mellow Yellow Pontiac running right now in 8th position. And Kendall Monorail coming on board that car as well too. Bryce running right now in 8th position. He's rookie in this series and also in the Duracell Cup Series as well too. Joshua Sakuli right now running in 9th position. The McDonald's Ford car 27. He's in 9th. Quentin Moore remains 10th as Daniel Boyle still running right behind him right now in the Quaker State machine. But Quentin Moore currently sitting pretty strong right now, running in 10th place. His fast lap race so far, 92.218 miles an hour, which is about well, so it says about 35th quickest in the entire event though. But Quentin Moore right now is not running like he's a 35th place car at all. He is currently sitting strong right now in that number 10 position, looking to secure a spot in the top 10 points in the standings right now. As is also Daniel Voiles. Voiles has been solid so far at the start of the season. The Quaker State Ford. His best finish this season, a 2nd at Rockingham, that coming to Kyle Matthews in that event. And I wouldn't be surprised if Daniel Voiles can go on to win some races as well too. That car's been pretty stout as well too. Maybe Talladega or maybe this race. Who knows? We'll see what happens as that race goes along, as the season goes along. Cole Deaver, he does have a win that came in Atlanta the last race, not the last race, but about a few races on the few races ago. Deaver right now currently running 12th in the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet, the Dale Earnhardt colors. Jessica Shelton running in 13th position. 14th is Paul Minnick. 15th is Reggie Fogelman. Then it's Fitzwater, Keith Batson in 17th position. He's gotten past Matt McIntyre again. Matt's not on the lead lap. Alex Hawkins, Alex Miller, and Eric Sadler currently right now the top 20. And we got a battle for the lead here as Zach Winkle gets by Osborne, but that's let Nathan Orman come up behind Osborne now for the top spot. But he's got some more light traffic ahead. That's Laura Chung in the 77 car. So Winkle also trying to get a position right now from Chung. At the same time, maybe Osborne can help Winkle draft by him. Who knows? Oh, wait a minute. Drafting's not a word you need to use at Martinsville. Wait a minute. We've been hearing a lot of drafting about driving at Talladega, obviously, the next race afterwards, but not at Martinsville, you don't. But right now, Nathan Orman hoping for one little slip out of Joshua in that 18 car, right by the 8 car. Chevy in first, or Ford in first, Chevy in second, Ford in third, Pontiac in fourth, and a Ford in fifth. And Orman looks the low side, does not, gains a little bit on Osborne. 34 hundredths of a second the last time by. We'll check the interval as this laps click off. We'll be down to 16 to go this time by at Martinsville. One caution flag has slowed this race down to an average of almost 84 miles an hour, 83.701 to be exact. Make that 83.812, and Orman lost a little bit that time by 39 hundredths of a second. And Cropley also up on the back of the 18 car as well too, looking for second place. And whoa, Osborne slipped into turn number one. Here comes Orman to the low side. And Laura Chung's got problems, and Winkle's gotten by. Here comes Orman for the lead. He's got it. Nathan Orman goes to the lead with now 14 laps to go now. Michael Turner's going to go to second position. Here comes Cropley for third. And the yellow flag's flown. Yellow flag is out. And poor Zach Winkle, he got the caution flag, but still cannot get back on the lead lap. Orman flew by him on that one too. That was wide. And Zach Winkle, let Nathan know. I did not like that at all. Well, and that was what caused the yellow flag to fly right there. That was Laura Chung, whose car had problems coming off turn number two. That was she was running right in front of that battle for the lead that we was having right there. And Chung's car stalled. She could not get her car to start back up, and thus Laura sits on pit road, dead in the water as it were. And her car pretty much died. Her car pretty much did die. A valve failure on the number 77 Jasper Engines US Air Ford. And sadly for Laura, that puts her last place in the final running order right now. So we'll have an exciting final restart, obviously, here at Martinsville Speedway as the pace car leads the field round. We are at 11 laps to go back for the restart right after this. Nathan Orman is your leader. Well, we are going to get a 9-lap shootout at Martinsville Speedway here in Martinsville, Virginia. Again, here, Nathan Orman is your leader racer. We'll give you a top 10 right now. Joshua Osborne, who has been the dominant car today, is now set to second. Third is Michael Turner. Fourth is Colin Cropley. Fifth is Dylan Young. Sixth, Trent Dunham. Seventh, Destin Bowen. Eighth is Bryce Egan. Ninth, Joshua Sekuli. And Quentin Moore, 10th. The green flag back out with 9 laps to go here. And look at the 75 car to the low side. That's Zach Winkle. And he'll try to get by Orman, get through turns 1 and 2. 3, 1 off the second turn. Cropley thought better of it there as whoa, Cropley got shot in the track right there. Here they come through turns number 3 and 4. And it's the 9 car who has stalled. That's Ryan Brommer. And did the 15 car get turned? I think he did. Well, he almost did. And yellow flag's going to fly yet again with now. And yellow flag's going to fly again with 8 laps to go. The 9 car of Ryan Brommer stalled out. And there's where Brommer's car, yeah, there it was right there. Same thing happened to Laura Chung, stalled out. And so Brian, of course, trying to get his car to start back up, but again, to no avail. And as I said all that right there, whatever problem that was on the number 9 car, they have got it fixed, and he is back on the way again. So Brommer trying to at least try to finish this event here at Martinsville Speedway. So coming by this time, like it. And several cars doing a little bumper tag right there. Bryce Egan's car's damaged up in the back end. Quentin Moore's is. So is Sakuli's. And I think Voiles' car was too. So somebody checked up on a restart. Somebody checked up obviously as well too. I don't know what's going on here at Martinsville. There's some tempers flaring in the last few laps. Anyway, Nathan Orman leads, so we'll see if we get a restart right after this. Well, we may see if we can try to get a green flag finish after all here at Martinsville Speedway. Here we are on lap number 72, and we will have 3 laps to go when this race restarts. Here it's Nathan Orman again, your leader. Then it's Osborne second, third is Turner, fourth is Cropley, fifth is Young. Then it's Dunham 6th, Bowen 7th, Egan's 8th, Moore is 9th, and Sakuli runs in 10th position. As the green flag's about to fly, can Nathan Orman hold on for his first victory of the season? We're about to find out here as they come off the turn number 4. Green flag flies, we're backing away. 3 laps remaining at Martinsville. Joshua Osborne to the low side looking for second position, and he tries to dispatch that 75 car right away if he wants to get a shot at the 18 car. Two to go. And the yellow flag flies yet again at Martinsville with 2 laps to go. That should be the race right there. In fact, that will be the race, and if that's the case there, Nathan Ormond has won with Joshua Osborne finishing second. Take a look at what happened, and maybe in the 31 car of Alex Hawkins who got spun. Indeed he did. Spun off turn number 2 right there by the 23 car of Eric Sadler. And that caused the yellow flag to fly for the final time today. So the yellow flag is gonna end this event here as we're on the white flag lap right now. And the number 18 Interstate Batteries Chevrolet is gonna go to the victory lane for the first time. Nathan Ormond, the number 18 machine, rounds to number 4. Yes, at 40 miles an hour, but it's gonna count again here. Nathan Ormond wins at Martinsville in the STP 500. Joshua Osborne is going to come home second. Third will go to Colin Cropley. Fourth will go to Michael Turner. Dylan Young fifth. Sixth will go to Trent Dunham. Quentin Moore comes home 7th. Destin Bowen 8th. 9th goes to Joshua Sakuli. And Cole Deaver comes home in 10th position. In the final running order in this event here. So that will do it here today at Martinsville Speedway. Average speed in this race 73.937 miles an hour. And Nathan Ormond. What in the world happened? Something happened on the cooldown lap, but I saw the 16 car of Aliara turned and okay, and what in the world? Her and the 31 car. Anyway, that was happening coming to the checker flag as the field was taking the checker flag here. So anyway, so anyway, we gave you the top 10 already here. Nathan Ormond is your winner here today at Martinsville Speedway. Congratulations to him. And the rest of the finishing order here, we gave you the top 10 already. Daniel Voiles comes home in 11th position. Jessica Shelton with a 12th place run. 13th goes to Zachary Fitzwater. 14th, Paul Minnick. 15th to Reggie Fogelman. 16th goes to Alex Miller. Eric Sadler 17th. Emmanuel Hartnett comes on 18th. 19th, Nathan Hudson. 20th goes to Kyle Matthews. Then 21st to JT Bryant. 22nd will go to Carson Gum. Seth Cole 23rd. 24th, Eric Monaco. Wyatt Quayle 25th. Then Caleb Fogler 26th. Mitchell Hodak 27th. Ali Liara 28th. 29th goes to Alex Hawkins. 30th to Phil Parker. Then Zach Winkle. Bryce Egan. Bryce Egan had a problem late in the going, apparently. Yeah, too. He got tagged in the back end and destroyed his chances for a good finish here. Keith Batson, Matt McIntyre, Kat Batson, Dylan Potey, and Ryan Brummer, the finishers in today's race. Laura Chung, the only car out of the race, with a 38th finish with a valve failure on her number 77 board. So that will do it here today at Martinsville Speedway in Martinsville, Virginia. And congratulations once again to Nathan Orman, the winner of the STP 500 at Martinsville Speedway, as we will head to Talladega Super Speedway for the always exciting Winston 500 for the next race on the tour at the always fast Talladega Super Speedway in Talladega, Alabama. You be with us. You be with us for that race right here. For now, this is James Qualls here, telling you that telling you that if you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got NR races. We got gaming videos. We got NR online videos. Whatever the president of the NNSCRA Seth Cole desires to have for his channel, be sure to check out Seth's Duracell Cup Series and Duracell Ultra Light Series. And if you want in on future seasons. If you want in on future seasons of either the Duracell Cup Series or the Duracell Ultra Light Series, then be sure to get with Seth, and he will get you going on that. And also be sure to check out our other channels from the NNSCRA community, including the We The Coasters channel. That's a channel that's the channel done by Dylan Young and Kyle Matthews. If you are a roller coaster / amusement park fanatic, then We The Coasters is a channel for you on that one. So, and of course, as I said, check this channel as well too for some great NNSCRA content. And that will do it here today at Martinsville Speedway. For now, it's James Colson, the direction of the NNSCRA. Offline racing at its best. Offline and online racing at its best. We'll see you at Talladega.